number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. To Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Rocking the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
KP, the Heat have the rebound. To Waiters.
Stay in front of, watch the shot, watch the shot.
It's rebounded by the Mavericks. Doncic. To Porzingis. Doncic to Porzingis. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Knocked loose. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. Beyond the arc for three. Misfires. It's no good. Pass stolen by the Mavericks to Seth Curry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Seth Curry trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Myers Leonard with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
He'd come up with it. And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for Dallas.
To Hardaway. Short jumper off the mark. Nice pass to get things going.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Screen coming. Hardaway to Luka Doncic. Hardaway. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He missed it.
I got ball. I'm here. I got ball. I got you.
And look out.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Knocked loose. Long heave from three-quarters court. The quarters come to an end as the Heat enjoy some breathing room. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Not that time.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Seth Curry to right.
Screen left.
Doncic. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. To Seth Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Dragic, defended by Seth Curry. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team, because this is what I say to my grammar school teams. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Porzingis. Right. Down low to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Dragic. Short jumper won't go down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Seth Curry. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Dragic to Waiters.
That's all you.
And the rebound comes down to Dallas. Waiters picked up by Seth Curry. Porzingis to Luka Doncic. Porzingis. Yes.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for Miami, number 40, Udonis Haslem.
Not that time. Rebound taken by Miami. To Dragic. Goran Dragic. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 50, Zach Randolph.
Dragic into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Nice pass to set things up.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Entering the game for Miami.
Free throw try, off the mark. To Luka Doncic.
To number 43. No basket.
Dragic with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Cashes in for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Mavericks with the possession.
Remaining in the fourth quarter.
To Porzingis. Doncic. To Porzingis. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Seth Curry to Porzingis. 4-3. And KP with the 3. Now the Heat going to use a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Dragic picked up by Seth Curry. And a putback slam. The Heat with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew,